Greg, congratulations on the win and your team clinching first place in the division. That has to feel good.
Yeah, it feels really good. And just so proud of those 23 kids in there. Obviously, we don't talk a lot about last year, but seeing what happened with, obviously Windsor went in 2 years in a row, and then obviously had to trade some pieces off last year. But I'll tell you what, Liam Greentree and the leadership group from day one had a belief, and just so proud of them.
Did you have a belief? I know you weren't here for last year, but when you were hired in July, did you think, you know what, we're going to go from worst to first in the division?
I don't know if it was that, because, I mean, the number one thing is what we talked about was when I came in is we got to get the goals against them, right? And I think it was 360 last year, so I'm like, okay, we got to cut at least 100 to even, be in the mix of there. And to these guys credit, we talked about our D zone, we talked about our breakouts, and we talked about our tracking rules, making sure that we had 5 guys on the same page, 6 with our goalies at time, and it started right from day one. You see we went 5-0 in exhibition, and people say exhibition, but for what they went through last year and the belief process, and they've just gone and like I said, Liam Greentree and the leadership group made our young guys feel comfortable right away that they were they were a family, and here we are.
Yeah, the system that you talked about, did they buy in from day one?
Right from day one, and it was, like I said, it was Liam and him. I met with him twice once I got hired, and he wanted to become a better 200-foot player. He wanted to be held accountable for that, and when you're holding your best player accountable for that, everyone else, if I'm going to, talk to Liam and say those things, then the rest of the kids knew it. We didn't know. I didn't know about Ilya Protas and how elite he was. And then, Billy went out and got Tinnitus Mathurin, which was a huge pickup for us. And now added Wyatt Kennedy, another unbelievable pickup. So all the credit goes to those kids.
I don't know. You got to take some credit for it, don't you think, Coach?
Listen, I don't know. We're only as good as our players, and we have an elite skill, right? Like world-class skill. And again, you saw it tonight, and you see it on most nights. When you have 2 guys that have, are going to have well over 110 points each, we're pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky to be the coach.
Yeah, when you think about this hockey club and the upcoming playoffs now, do you feel that your team has another level?
I do, and we've said that from day one, and these kids never I've never had any doubt in them, because we've been down in games, and all of a sudden, like I said, Tree speaks up, and the leadership group speak up, and all of a sudden here we go, like we take it to another level. So I think you saw a little bit of it tonight. They were upset about losing to Kingston last week, and when you get guys like AJ Spellacy bought in like that, and so physical and fast, and obviously our best players being our best players. I never count these guys out.
Talk about not just clinching, but clinching at home in front of these fans.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was awesome, and I knew 2 was to tie, but you look at the regulation wins. But it just, when I saw it up on the board after, I just wanted to, we lost 2 games, so we wanted to get back on the winning ways there, and to look up on the board. It's special. It doesn't happen very often. So, like I said, so proud of our players.
Carter Froggatt, I thought, played very well tonight. Do you go back with him tomorrow night?
Yeah. We're gonna we'll go back with him. He was big. He was calm. He was sharp. So let's see what go back with him again in Kitchener.
Christopher was banged up a bit. He was okay?
Yeah, he seems okay. I haven't talked to the docs yet, but you saw our guys blocking shots. Jack Nesbitt lost his grandfather last night, and being the kid that Jack is, wanted to play for his grandfather. So, and he was banged up, but he wanted to keep going. It's just these kids are amazing.
That's great, Coach. Thanks very much.
Thanks for having us.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Ryan, congratulations on the win. Not only do you end the losing streak, but you clinch first in the West Division. Congratulations on that. What does that mean to you?
It's awesome. I think it's my third time with this organization clinching. So yeah, it means a lot, especially in playoffs. It's going to help us.
Does it mean more because of last year went so poorly?
I think that, and just the previous years, my first year we went all the way to Game 7, lost, and then the next year we got swept, and then the next year we didn't make playoffs. So just all those years adding up, just means so much to me to just win this year.
Yeah, this being your final year too, right? So when you think about that and you think about the prospect of this team in the playoffs, how far can this team go?
I think we can go all the way. I've never thought that from myself. I've never, this is my first year. It's my last year in this team. So I'm super excited for it, and I'm stuttering a bit because I'm so excited for it, and I want nothing more from this team.
Talk about clinching at home.
It's great. The fans are into it. Everyone's into it, and it really helps us, just go moving forward. So yeah.
You certainly made a statement against a Kingston team that beat you just a week ago. When you play a team so close together, do you think about that, and you think about the revenge factor?
Yeah, obviously. We lost in their rink, so we want to give it everything we got when they came here. So yeah.
Talk about your goal.
It was power play. Gave it to Protas. I thought he was going to shoot, and then I think he faked the whole rink out, and then hit me one-timer back on that.
Yeah, when you play with somebody that special, are you always anticipating a pass? Do you always have to anticipate that?
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, he's gifted, so you never know.
How about your goaltender tonight? How do you think he played?
Very good. Yeah, I think everyone can be more consistent, and I think with them being more consistent back there, it's going to help us in the long run.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Hey Spitz fans, we have an exciting new offer for you, our Family Day package. It includes 4 Red Zone tickets, 4 food and beverage vouchers, 2 foam fingers, and it's on sale for $89. It's available only during our weekday games. Get your hands on them now and go Spitz go!
Well, Captain, you've done it. You've led this team to a worst to first turnaround in the division. Congratulations. How do you feel about it?
Thank you. Yeah, last year was a tough year for us, obviously, and then obviously, clinching the division today was huge for us. Not many teams do that, I feel like. So, I'm really proud of the guys this year.
You're proud of your team's effort tonight too. You lost to this team last week, and you come out and really make a statement and dominate.
Yeah, Kingston's obviously a good team, and they kind of outplayed us when we were in Kingston there. So. We obviously wanted one back, and we obviously delivered. And I'm proud of the guys today, and obviously it was a huge game for us, and we pulled it through.
Same question I asked Coach. Talk about not only clinching, but clinching at home in front of these fans.
Yeah, the fans have been great all year. Even last year they were always supporting. So I'm super grateful that we have a fan base like this. You don't see that a lot in the OHL, and I'm excited that I've been able to play here and be in front of a crowd like that, and then obviously, delivering and clinching the division today was really, really something special.
When did you know that this team had that potential?
Yeah, I think from our first couple of games, we kind of went on a heater there at the start, and I knew we had something coming into this year, and we have a bunch of different talent. Protas, Belches being a first year, he's doing really well. So we have a lot of guys that have really come together, and I think it all starts with our off-ice connection, and all the guys are just great, and yeah, that's what I'll say about that.
You continued towards scoring pace, and you're now 10th all-time on the Spitz point leaders, and you've done it in less than 200 games. And a remarkable achievement. You're tied now, I believe, with Tim Finley for 10th all-time. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, obviously that wasn't something I was very focused on first getting drafted here, but it's obviously super special. I mean, Windsor's treated me so well. This is like home to me. It's like a second home to me. So it's been so awesome. Everyone's treated me so well, and being able to be a part of that, special kind of group, and being a part of, Windsor's history, it's something that's really special to me, and I have nothing but love for this city.
You still have a few games left in the regular season, and then the playoffs are around the corner. How confident are you that your team can turn it up a notch for the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think there's times we have to play harder. Obviously, our away games, we didn't have a great weekend last weekend, but I think when we're at home, we're at our best, and I think we got to take that on the road. But other than that, we can play with any team in this league. We have competed with the best teams that we're supposed to be better than us. So I'm just really excited to see what this group of guys can do come playoff time.
Thanks, Liam.
Thank you.